Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning in to another great epic episode of Just My Opinion Reviews. Thank you so much. Hopefully you guys are having a great Sunday today so far. Mine is okay. It could be better. You know, my Dallas Cowboys lost, unfortunately, against the Saints. And, you know, it was just unfortunate. Dak threw an interception that was not his fault. There was one fumble that I thought should have been a first down back on us. I thought it was a change of possession, but it wasn't. But we lost. So right now the boys are 1-1. And so that's just very, very unfortunate right there. But, we do have next week. Also, guys, like always, please let me know how I'm looking. Let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know if I am crisp. Please, please, please let me know if I am clear. I see right now that we have 17 people watching right now with 11 thumbs up. And so let's try to get those thumbs up as much as we possibly can. Your boy over here would really, really, really appreciate it. Everything that we will be discussing today is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure with the link to the article. And there's really not that many topics today. There are a number of comic book and superhero topics, but I'm separating those now from the Movie News Roundup show. I had a comic book show week before or last week. And I will have one coming this week as well. I'm going to try to link it with the Penguin. We'll be talking about that a little bit later towards the end of this broadcast. And I will be having a guest. A guest as well. And, towards the end of this, we can talk more about what I have coming up on my channel. I also did a poll, and we can talk about that too, just to kind of see what you guys are interested in and what you guys aren't interested in. And so all of that good stuff, let me know down in that comment section below. And let me go ahead and try to pull up some of the comments right now. It wasn't working in a second, but hopefully you guys are having the best Sunday you can so far. Are your clothes washed? Or is your food cooked? Do you have your clothes laid out like it is the first day of school in the 4th grade? We have Mr. Papa, I'm about to call you something else. Papa Avery is in the building. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Thank you so much. R.I.P. Frankie Beverly. Yes, I forgot to include that. So yeah, R.I.P. to that legend right there. I believe he passed at 77 years old. So we can definitely go over that. But thank you, Dad. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for being here. We also have D Weave in the building. What's going on? Thank you for being here, D Weave. Lawrence Report is in the building. Alvin Kamara was going insane today. Right on. What is give me a second, Mr. Lawrence. Thank you for being here though. Got you. And I did not even know who that was at first. I had to look it up, but apparently so. Thank you. I've clocked out. Unfortunately, need to get back in. And last but not least, of course, we have Mama Avery in the building. What's going on? Thank you so much for being here. I really, really, really do appreciate it. So, guys, I will go ahead and get this party started. And like I said, let me know your thoughts down below in this people. No disrespect, but it's okay. I got to click this one up here. It is okay. Y'all got your W, you got your win. We'll be back next week. It is all good. And how you doing, Sugar Light? Thank you so much for being here. I really, really do appreciate it. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Movie News Roundup show number 138. Welcome back, guys. Movie News Roundup show number 138. If you are curious on what we will be discussing today, like I said for the third time, link is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. Also, if you want an audio-only version of what we will be discussing today, there you go right there, buzzsprout.com. Yes, I am on all of these platforms right here, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and SoundCloud. And so get your audio only version on. There's an audio only party going on, and you're invited. But what are we going to be talking about first, guys? Unfortunately, we did lose a legend, R.I.P. Mr. James Earl Jones, 93 years old. Man would surely be missed. Also, guys, we got to talk about the money. Deadpool and Wolverine is killing it at the box office right now. It crossed another milestone. Like last week or week before, it was top 25 of all time. What did it surpass this time? We're going to talk about it. We're also going to be talking about Beetlejuice in its second weekend at the box office. How well is that holding? Was it a good drop, bad drop, okay drop? It's making money. I'll go ahead and spill the beans right now. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be into this right here. I mean, I love the original trilogy. The Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies were decent. I was cool with the first season for Rings of Power. I haven't tuned into season 2 yet, but we have another spinoff, The Hunt for Gollum. Now, I don't know if Aragorn gonna be there. This is just some fan-made poster. But Gollum is a serious creature, and Andy Serkis gonna be directing. But what other details can we go over with that? We have some details on Dune 3. I saw Dune 2 earlier this year. Part 1 was okay. Part 2 was off the chain. Hopefully Part 3 can be better. And last but not least, Michael B. Jordan is going to be taking over the Thomas Crown Affair. I like the first movie, well, not the first movie, the second movie with the old James Bond. I can't think of his name right now. I'm pretty sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But Michael B. Jordan taking that over, I think that's pretty good right there. I think that's a good win. Now let me see. James Bond. I cannot think of his name. 90s. Is it Pierce Brosnan? Yeah, it just came to my mind. Pierce Brosnan, who did the 1990s version of A Thomas Crown Affair, you know. And yes, shout out to, let me see here, Ripples in Waves. Oh, you okay? I already said hello to you, but hello again. Chill Spot, aka Thor's Asgardian Queen. Hello, happy Sunday, everyone. Getting love. Clothes ready for school tomorrow while Thor is putting her to bed. I love it. One Take Big Dog is in the building. What's going on, my guy? Yeah, we did get cooked. It's okay. But yeah, we got to talk about Transformers, man. That movie there, my goodness gracious, that was great. And yeah, Pierce Brosnan, thank you so much, Sugarlight. I was going to call you Sugarlight, but Sugarlight. Thank you so much. But guys, yeah, we have to we have to move to this first topic right here, and unfortunately, it is some bad news. I was, sometimes when your heroes pass away, you're sad, you're distraught. It came out of nowhere, but you really can't not say the same for this pioneer right here, Mr. James Earl Jones. My goodness gracious, this man right here was born in 1931. He lived a long life. I'm pretty sure he has a gajillion stories to tell. And if it would be nice if I could hear a few of them. But this is coming from Variety for topic number 1. And it says, James Earl Jones, distinguished actor and voice of Darth Vader, dies at 93 years old. James Earl Jones, the prolific film, TV, and theater actor, whose resonant, unmistakable baritone was most widely known as the voice of Star Wars villains Darth Vader, died Monday morning at his home in Dutchess County, New York. His rep confirmed to Variety he was 93. After overcoming a profound stutter as a child, Jones established himself as one of the pioneering black actors of his generation, amassing a bountiful and versatile career spanning over 60 years. From his debut on Broadway in 1958 at the Court Theater, renamed the James Earl Jones Theater in 2022, to his most recent performance in 2021's Coming to America. For that film, Jones reprised his role as King Jaffe Joffer from the 1998 Eddie Murphy comedy Coming to America, one of the several roles along with Darth Vader that Jones revisited, including the voice of King Mufasa in Disney's animated feature The Lion King in 1994 and the 1998 direct-to-video sequel and the 2019 remake in CI Deputy Director Vice Admiral James Greer and 3 Jack Ryan's movies, 1990's The Hunt for Red October, 1992's Patriot Games, and 94's Clear and Present Danger. I think my one of my most memorable roles was him of King Jaffe Joffer from 1988, Eddie Murphy movie. Dad, since you're in the chat, did you and Mom take me and my little brother to go see this in a drive-through movie? And we didn't want to see the movie, of course. No, I don't think Ron was born at that. Well, it was some drive-in theater where we was acting all kind of crazy in the back seat, but I can't remember if that was it or not. But guys, James Earl Jones, I mean, my goodness gracious. One of the best actors of all time. He's no longer here, unfortunately. Rest in peace, rest in heaven. And we don't ever want to, like I said, we don't ever want to see our heroes and pioneers go. But at the same time, this man lived a full life. He was 7 years short of 93. You know, it'd be different if he was 62 or something like that. But he was 93 years old. And, you know, we all can't, you know, we know that we're all not going to be here forever. And it's going to be our time. It's going to be everyone's time at some time, and this past Monday was his, unfortunately. And so while it was sad, it was shocking. You know, that is the reality. And when the news came across my timeline, I was like, oh no, this is unexpected. But at the same time, every time he would pop up, I'm like, man, this guy has been alive for a long time. I'm just kind of surprised. You know, not that many people make it to, you know, that age. And let me see how many credits this genius has. 1931 to 2024. Born in Mississippi. Let's see here. 190 credits? Man, that is crazy. So, of course, like I said, some of my favorite roles was King Jaffe Joffer. Darth Vader is probably number one. You know, Mufasa, the Lion King, is number two. I did see that episode where he was in the Big Bang Theory. That was kind of cute and funny to me. But as I'm scrolling down, if not mentioned already, what is your favorite James Earl Jones role? He was a narrator in Scary Movie 4? Okay, I didn't know that. The Sandlot, I forgot all about that. Yeah, that was my movie back then in the day. That was my movie. I did like him in Sandlot. Let's see here. What else? I don't think anything is going to top Mufasa, Darth Vader, or King Jaffe Joffer of Zamunda, you know. But he was in a lot of stuff, a lot of cameos as well as him playing himself, you know. And so let's see here. What are you lovely people seeing? The Lion King. Okay. Ain't mad at you. Mufasa. And Dominique, you did not get kicked off for commenting because I see your comment. Lion King. Yep, about 200 credits. Colin, James Earl Jones, one of my all-time favorite actor. The baritone voice is just memorable. Right on. Rest in heaven. And rest in peace, Frankie Beverly as well. Rest in peace, rest in heaven. What's going on, Zias? How you doing? How you doing? And thank you, Victoria. Yeah, and so this is sad, man. And so we all love James Earl Jones. And we're just going to give this brother a moment of silence before we move on. Rest in peace, sir. Rest in peace. All right, all right. Hate to see you go. Now, also, thanks for the reminder, guys. And this is unfortunate too, but this is coming from the Associated Press. Frankie Beverly, the Maze singer who inspired generations of fans with lasting anthems, dies at 77. Now, of course, I have heard of Frankie Beverly and Maze. Not an expert, but I do remember the songs at any type of black function. You know, they would be playing that in the background. and I will be bobbing and weaving back and forth, enjoying myself. New Orleans, Frankie Beverly, who was with the band Maze, inspired generations of fans with his smooth, soulful voice and lasting anthems, including Before I Let Go, has died. He was 77. His family said in a post on the band's website and social media accounts that Beverly died Tuesday. In the post, which asked for privacy, the family said he lived his life with a pure soul, and as one would say, and for us, no one did it better. The post did not say his cause of death or where he died. Beverly, whose songs include Joy and Pain, Love is the Key, and Southern Girl, finished his farewell I Want to Thank You tour in his hometown of Philadelphia in July. The same month, the Essence Festival of Culture in New Orleans included a special tribute to Beverly and Maze, who closed out the event for its first 15 years. His performance at the festival, the nation's largest annual celebration of Black culture, would turn into the crowd into a sea of dancing fans, many wearing white clothing like Beverly himself often done. Frankie Beverly's artistry wasn't just about sound. It was the very thread that stitched together our collective memories and monuments of joy. The festival's organizers said in a statement, his melodies will forever echo in our hearts and continue to inspire. So rest in peace, Frankie Beverly. You definitely will be missed. Yeah, I was gonna, kind of lost for words right now. But rest in peace, Frankie Beverly. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones. I had to see that happen within a week. Those two people, not with us anymore. And so shout out to you, Terrence. How you doing, my guy? But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic of the day. And 1 second here. I wonder how much this is going to end up making. One moment here. Okay. All right, guys. It's that time again. It is that time again. We got to talk about the money. We got to talk about the money. What is going on at the box office? My goodness gracious. Like I said, Deadpool and Wolverine is doing crazy at the box office right now. And what was the latest milestone that it was able to cross right now? This is coming from Collider, and it says Deadpool and Wolverine passes monumental global box office milestone. That is what's up right there. Now, having played in theaters worldwide for nearly 2 full months, Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine smashed yet another box office milestone. The superhero blockbuster has broken numerous records already, cementing itself as the highest grossing R-rated film of all time and the second biggest hit of 2024. But this weekend, it inched closer to challenging the record of a movie that is widely considered to be a cultural touchstone and remains arguably the most acclaimed film to have ever been released by Marvel. With $621 million domestically and another $683 million from overseas, markets Deadpool and Wolverine cumulative global haul has now passed the massive $1.305 billion milestone. The film is on the verge of overtaking the $1.33 lifetime haul of Black Panther, which earned Marvel its first ever Best Picture nomination at the Oscars. Deadpool and Wolverine has steadily been climbing up at the global box office ranking, having outperformed all but 5 MCU movies. It trails only Black Panther, Avengers Age of Ultron, The Avengers, Spider-Man No Way Home, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. But how much money would it end up making? That's definitely what I want to know right there. But guys, if we were to look at Box Office Mojo, this is what it's at right now. $1.304, pretty much $0.5 billion at the box office. Look at that. Look at that right there. Now, Black Panther, that did gross 1.35, and it is, in my opinion, my estimates, it's not going to reach that, and that's fine. It doesn't have to reach that to be successful. The movie is already successful, but a lot of people showed up in the States for Black Panther, And so this one right here is at 1304. If we scroll down and look what it did for the weekend, it only had a 25% drop. It had a 54, 44, 44, 39, 15, 54, and then 25. I brought in another $5 million. That's impressive. I mean, next week it may bring in another $3 or $4 million. That's just crazy. Look, and here we are by the week. So it is doing fantastic right now. Now, if we were to look at all time, click that right there, top lifetime grosses, and then worldwide. Of course, we have Avatar at number 1, and Avengers Endgame at number 3, and number 2, if I can scroll up. And so that's one Marvel film right there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So out of all 30 plus 40 MCU movies, Deadpool is number 7. What does this prove, guys? That studios are so afraid to have big budget films that are R-rated because not that many people can go to the theater to see it. There's also just been this myth that Disney is a family company. It's kid friendly. You can't have R-rated content. And not only have we proved that wrong with Deadpool and Wolverine, but we did that. We proved it wrong with Alien Romulus. They did it with Prey. So yeah, you can have R-rated comic book movies with big budgets and they still make money. That doesn't mean you just throw hundreds of $millions at every production and just make everything rated R, and everything doesn't need to be rated R. But this is proof in the pudding right here that you don't need to worry about that. And Deadpool and Wolverine right now, it's at number 23. I think it will pass Frozen at number 22. And I'm confident that it will surpass Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom with everything that it can make in a week or globally. I don't know if it's going to pass. It may just end up at number 21. I don't think it's going to pass all of these territories right here. And so, but that's good right there. That's not bad. Deadpool and Wolverine, you should be really, really proud of yourself. You're making all this money. Still in 4,200 theaters. There has to be a Deadpool 4. I mean, Deadpool 2. Let me just do that right there. So Deadpool, this one, I want to say 6 something or 8 something. Okay, 782 for the first one. And that was really good. 782, 785. It went up 3 million. And now you have 1.3. So people like this franchise. People like this character. It will make money, you know. And even if you have Deadpool pop up in somebody else's film, it doesn't have to be rated R as long as he's just not stabbing people in this blood everywhere. And you can pull back on the what you call it, the F-bombs, you know. But yeah, give me 1 second. I have to set something up real quick. Give me one moment. Let me see something real fast. Real quick. Hold on. One second. I appreciate y'all's patience. This is good. Y'all gonna be happy about this right here. I'm gonna say that much. Okay, I got that. And I know I need to change this right here because this was unexpected. But in my opinion, it is worth it. All right, so we gotta do that right there. All right. All right. Perfect. Save. No. Okay, moving. Okay. Yep. All right. And we're gonna do that. Oh, this is not hold on, y'all give me a second. Y'all give me a second. Why is this doing this like this? That's not what I'm trying to do. Why does this not want to work now? Okay, I appreciate y'all patience. Yeah, so why? Why are you title? All right, we're just gonna do it like that then. Okay, yeah, we'll just do it like that. All right. This should be okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. All right, guys. So that is the box office right now. Hold on. Man, I appreciate y'all patience. There's a reason why I did that. Hopefully it'll work out and y'all will be happy. But all right. So that is the box office right now for Deadpool and Wolverine. But now, guys, we need to talk about the box office for Beetlejuice because it is in its second weekend right now, and it is doing fairly well at the box office too. Now, I have this from the Hollywood Reporter, and what do they have to say? Box office Beetlejuice stays number one as Speak No Evil impresses and Killer's Game bombs. Elsewhere, conservative provocateur Matt Walsh's mockumentary Am I Racist scores the third biggest opening for a doc in almost a decade. Now, before we get into this right here, also, guys, I want you to look at the top 10 for the week. Coming in at number one again in its second weekend is Beetlejuice. It brought in another $51 million, and right now it's at 75 theaters worldwide. And so worldwide, it has a total of $264,306,079. Now, I think this film was budgeted at $300 million. So let me go ahead and double check that right now. Confirm production budget. That cannot be accurate. This movie only cost $15 million. Okay, that's the 1988. I was about to say that's not accurate at all. Okay, Beetlejuice. Okay, that's more like it. 99 to $100 million. So we're going to say $100 million. Okay. And so y'all know the rule of three over here. 100 times 3 is 300. And so the film needs to make at least $300 million worldwide for the studio, for it to make a profit. And the studios, feel like they just didn't waste their time completely, with this, even if it grossed $1. But Tim Burton and Warner Brothers' Beetlejuice lost none of its ghostly mojo in its second weekend and easily stayed atop of the box office chart. So That's what's up right there. That's what's up. With an estimated 51.6 million as it hurdled towards 200 million domestically. The Plick playing at 4,500 theaters domestically fell just 54% for a 10-day domestic total of 188 million overseas. The sequel took in another 28.7 million from 76 markets for a lukewarm foreign tally of 76.3 million. And like I said, $264.3 million globally. And so I didn't see the film. I didn't really care to see it. But if you guys did, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, Blumhouse and Universal's new horror thriller Speak No Evil was also good news for the early fall box office. The pick opened in second place with an estimated 11.5 million from 3,300 locations against a budget of just 15 million before marketing. The movie follows an American family as they spend the weekend at a plush British estate, only to discover that the host, played by James McAvoy, has a rather sinister side. McAvoy is earning strong marks for his performance. I didn't see this film either. I had an opportunity to, but to be honest with you, it just didn't interest me. And so, you guys let me know what y'all think if you did see it. Right now it's at 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it has a B+ cinema score. So the critics did like it. Audiences, thought it was pretty good. But I skipped it. It just didn't pique my interest, and I also just didn't think anybody in my audience would be interested in seeing it as well. But let's also talk about this new release right here. Okay, this is the surprise news of the weekend. Conservative provocateur Matt Walsh's "Am I Racist?" opened in fourth place with an estimated 4.8 million from 1,500 locations. The top debut of 2024 so far for a doc, and its third biggest since Disney's Nature's film Bears a decade ago. Now, Matt Walsh, I don't, look, you may like him, you may not. I did see his documentary. What was it called? It was about trans people, and that was interesting. If y'all want to go see it, check it out. But let me know if y'all did see, Am I Racist? Yeah, y'all let me know if y'all seen that, or if you are interested in this, because I'm curious. Hey, mute your mic if you don't mind.
Don't let me up yet, P. Hold up, man. It just stopped working. I can't hear him at all. Hold on. I can't hear that nigga at all. What the fuck happened?
Hold on, y'all. Give me a second.
I can't hear that nigga.
I did that, man. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. But my bad. Let me it's been a minute, man. What I was trying to do, I was trying to get you up, but guys, I got a guest backstage, my homie, my brother from another mother. You're looking good, sir. I'm bringing you on now. It's Mr. One Take Big Dog from Louisiana. How you doing, my guy? How you doing?
Man, how you doing today on this beautiful Sunday?
I'm doing fantastic, man. I'm doing fantastic. I just kind of learned something on my controls too, so that works out. But thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate you.
For sure.
I think it's been like over. It's been a minute since you've been here, man, and so I'm happy to have you on, man. So you doing good over there this Sunday evening?
Yeah. I've been chilling, man, watching football all day.
Who's your team?
The Patriots.
Okay. Already. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been forever and a day, but this is One Take Big Dog, my homie right here. Just great content. He's the grand master of everything on TikTok. So make sure you go follow him over there. He makes great content. Talks about pretty much everything in entertainment, TVs, movies, news, sports, comedies, anime, whatever. This guy got a video for it, man. So if y'all like what he has to say, follow him on social media. His information will be in the description box of this video as well. One Take, what do you think about all this box office, man? We got a number of new releases this week. I did see this film as well, and it bombed at the box office. The Killer's Game. There's a review for it on my channel. This stars Dave Bautista, Sophia Boutella, Palm Clementov. You know, she was Mantis in the Guardians film. I know you're interested in that. Now, what I did not see though, I'm pretty sure you did, is Beetlejuice. That's at number one. No, yeah, number one at the box office in the second week. So we got Beetlejuice at number one. Speak No Evil at number two. I haven't seen any of these. I know you've seen Deadpool and Wolverine. Am I Racist? Reagan, The Killer's Game, Alien Romulus, It Ends With Us, The Forge, and God's Not Dead. And God We Trust. All these movies, man. I haven't seen The Forge. I haven't seen Reagan. I haven't seen In God We Trust. What on this list have you seen, sir? And, what do you recommend? What do you think about all this box office stuff?
Okay, so I've seen Beetlejuice. I saw Speak No Evil. I want to say that was Friday. I saw. I think that's pretty much. Obviously, I saw Deadpool and Wolverine. Um, I think that's about. I see the Killer's Game tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to that. But I'm not. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I would have thought more people would have saw Speak No Evil this weekend because I thought as I just being in the theater and seeing people's reaction to the trailer, I felt like a lot of people was like digging it and it was like talking about going to see it this weekend. But I guess I didn't expect Beetlejuice to have the holdover Beetlejuice to have the holdover that it did.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of happy that it did because I did enjoy that film. But I also enjoyed Speak No Evil. I think if there was a movie to see this weekend, if you didn't get to see the early previewing of Transformers One, I definitely think Speak No Evil was the film to catch this weekend.
Already. Okay. I decided to stay away. I just didn't think it was going to be for me. You know, I can be scary sometime, and so. But you recommend it though. You recommend it.
Yeah. It's not really a horror. It's more of a thriller. I
Okay.
think you would have some strong emotions about. The movie it makes you feel something, whether it's anger. You're gonna be angry at a bunch of times at certain characters for just being who they are. But I think that's kind of one of the things I think I like about the film. Well, if at least I feel something watching it. And
Yeah.
that's not to say the rest of the movie isn't good, but just the fact that I'm just feeling a sense of emotions while I'm watching. I think that's a good thing or a good sign for any film.
Okay. How much you think Deadpool and Wolverine gonna end up making at the box office? It's at number 23 right now of all time. You know, you think it'll pass Black Panther? I don't think it will. It's close, but it ain't that close. You know, I got it right here. But yeah, it's at number 23 right now. I think it's gonna pass Frozen and Jurassic World. Let me try to make that a little bit bigger. But yeah, right there.
All good. That's all good. Yeah, them Frozen and Jurassic World cooked. They cook for sure.
Already, I got you.
They
I
cook
got
for
you.
sure.
I got you. Well, we got a few more. Where did those images go? Did I? I guess I removed it on accident. But we have Reagan, just real quick, starring Dennis Quaid, rounded out the top 5 with $3 million from 2,400 theaters in its third weekend for a domestic total of $23.3 million. And like I said, The Killer's Game did not do that well. Lionsgate new action pick starring Dave Bautista as a veteran hitman who orders a contract for his own murder after being mistakenly diagnosed with a terminal condition. The R-rated movie came in 6th place with a dismal $2.6 million from 2,600 theaters after earning poor reviews and a B+ cinema score from audiences. Yeah, I didn't really care for the Killer's Game, unfortunately. And God's Not Dead. I think this is a sequel or something. Fathom Events also made the top 10 with God's Not Dead and God We Trust, which grossed $1.8 million from 1,300 locations. And the distributor's latest release of the cult classic Coraline has amassed $33.4 million in its 15th anniversary of those films. But guys, like I do every week, we got to talk about the money. And that is going to be the box office breakdown for this week. Whether you're watching this via live or on the replay, Let me know all of your thoughts down below. What was your favorite open film that opened this past weekend? How much is Deadpool or Wolverine going to make? How much is Beetlejuice going to make? And, if you did see Speak No Evil, because One Take Big Dog says it's pretty good. So that's what's up right there. I'm going to have to get in there. Now, One Take. I know you're a Lord of the Rings fan. I'm not pretty sure how you feel about The Hobbit. And I know you really wasn't feeling Rings of Power season 1. Have you gotten to season 2 yet?
Yeah. I haven't watched the latest episode. I've been busy this weekend, but I'm actually doing that tonight.
Okay.
So I like season 2. I'm enjoying season 2 a lot more than I did season 1. I will say that.
Well, apparently we are getting more of the Lord of the Rings, or in that franchise. This is Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum. Now, my intro, I said that I don't know if Aragorn gonna be popping up in there. This is, somebody just made this fun picture, but this is coming from The Guardian for topic number 3. And what do they have to say about this franchise? It says, will The Hunt for Gollum really be 2 movies? That's got to be a stretch. And Ian McKellen does give an update on that. Ian McKellen dropped a stinker on the British talk show this morning earlier in the week, so putrid that even Gollum himself may steer clear of it. The 85-year-old star of Lord of the Rings movies was being asked about a return to Middle Earth in The Hunt for Gollum, which would see Peter Jackson, this time as a producer, and Andy Serkis directing. And this is what the man had to say. There'll be a script arriving sometime in the new year, and I'll judge whether I want to go back, laughed McKellen. I would love to go back. I just lost myself. I would love to go back to New Zealand, number 1. And also, I don't like the idea of anyone else playing Gandalf. But then he added, I'm told it's 2 films. I probably shouldn't be saying that, but I haven't read the script, so I don't know if it is. Is Ian McKellen winding up for this? For those who haven't been keeping a close eye on The Hunt for Gollum, which was announced in May, it's possible this doesn't sound all that weird. After all, Jackson made trilogies out of both the Lord of the Rings 1,000 plus pages and the far more breezy 300-page The Hobbit. One take, are you interested in a Hunt for Gollum film? And if so, should it be stretched into 2 films? I think that hurt the Hobbit movie, stretching those 2 books into 3 films. But how do you feel about this news, man? Does it get you excited or no?
So, quick disclaimer: I've never seen the Hobbit movies. Never seen a single one.
Okay.
So I think I've always planned on it, but I don't know what it is. I just never got around to it. So a Hunt for Gollum movie that expands 2 films. I like Lord of the Rings. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite franchises, but I do enjoy the films. And like I said, I'm enjoying season 2 of the Rings of Power. I'll take one movie. I'll take one.
Yeah.
Just make a really good movie. Just take one, though. I don't need 2. I don't need you. I'll take the one. Yeah. I'll take the one. That's it. I'm good on anything else now. Because I think you can. Sometimes you looking for stuff that's not there. Now, granted, it depends on when this takes place. Does it take place during was it 500 years that Gollum had the ring? I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
The 500 years that because 2,500 years it was lost, and then 500 where Gollum had it. So if it's during that time, maybe you can find something interesting. And I know a lot of people do like Gollum's character, but for me, he kind of whatever. It's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So, no, I don't need you to stretch it between 2 movies. If you got a good script for one, make it.
Already. Yeah, I don't need 2. I just need 1. I'm gonna end up seeing it, and I hope it's good. Am I excited about it right now? I'm not. And I need to get on. I need to watch Rings of Power season 2. I think I'm one of the only people on the planet that didn't hate it and thought it was decent. But it's so much stuff to watch, and I just gotta. It's endless. It's endless. But guys, that is from The Guardian. And so let us know your comments down. Let us know your comments down below, your thoughts down below in the comment section. Whether you watch this via live or the replay, your boy cannot talk today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But man, something that I know that you was into, man, earlier this year, Dune.
Yep.
Dune Part
Yeah.
1 was a good movie. I didn't love it, but Dune Part 2, wow, I was blown
Yeah.
away, my guy. One of the best movies of the year, easily for me. And I'm super duper excited with the way it ended and what's coming next in the franchise. This is coming from Slash Film for topic number 4. Dune 3 will set up more movies, but don't expect Denis Villeneuve to direct them. And this may be good, this may be bad, but Denis Villeneuve's last 2 feature films were 2021's Dune and 2024's Dune Part 2, collectively an adaptation of Frank Herbert's celebrated 1965 science fiction epic set in the distant future. Villeneuve's Dune films removed a lot of the eerie mysticism of Herbert's work, focusing instead on the book's socio-political underpinnings. They told the story of how religions are deliberately wielded by cynical political power seekers to topple existing regimes, and how those regimes can in turn be manipulated by different shady religious zealots. The main character of the film was Paul Atreides by Timothy Chalamet, and if you haven't seen the movie, you definitely need to. Now, Herbert wrote 6 Dune novels, and the story only becomes wilder and wilder. And people have said that they're not adaptable, but we're going to see. But Villeneuve, however, has said that he would like to adapt Herbert's second novel, Dune Messiah, but that he would likely leave the world of Dune after that. In an interview with Vanity Fair, he affirmed that the Messiah will be the end for him. Other filmmakers may take up further Dune sequels as they see fit. Time will tell if Villeneuve's next Dune project will be considered Dune Part 3 or Dune Messiah Part 1. For now, as shorthand, everyone seems to be using the former nomenclature. The film is called Dune Part 3. However, Villeneuve steps away from the series after that. He still wants to make sure that this isn't the end of the story, as he explained to VF. He doesn't see his films as a trilogy and feels that other storytellers could easily step into them once he's done. If Dune Messiah happens, it will have to be many years for me on Arrakis, and I would love to do something else. I think that it would be a good idea for me to make sure that in Messiah there are the seeds in the project if someone wants to do something else afterwards, because they are beautiful books. They are more difficult to adapt. Like I said, they become more and more historic. It's a bit more trickery to adapt, but I'm not closing the door. I will not do it myself, but it could happen with someone else. Is this good news or bad news? One take. Do you think anybody can adapt him, or is he the only one that has brought this vision to life?
I don't think. I definitely think there's other people capable of adapting it. I think he's done a terrific job and brought a lot of people on board to a franchise that I don't want to say not well known, but like, well, he made this franchise bigger. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say that. I think it's also kind of unfortunate though, because I, him saying like he want to leave the door open is a good thing in a way, but I always go by the same logic of make a movie to where if you don't have one after it, the people are still satisfied with that story.
Yeah.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what I'm hoping he does with Dune Part 3 or Dune Messiah, whatever they gonna title it. Because for the simple reason that I've seen too many series, too many movies rely on the sequel or the next season of something, and then for whatever reason it doesn't happen, it feels incomplete. Now, he says it's not a trilogy, but at the same time, I kind of wish he would go into it with that mindset
Mm-hmm.
to where watching his 3 films flow perfectly, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's sort of like Star Wars in a way. Except that Star Wars, you had the first 3, and then you go back in time, you have the prequels.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like you still have these films that tell a story, and then somebody else can continue that story. But you still have a complete story within itself, within those first whatever 3 films you look at. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping he does it that way. Obviously they can have like some kind of resolution or conclusion in the in Doom Messiah, yet still leave room if they want to if Warner Brothers and whoever want to continue with that franchise or and hand it off to some other a director. But I also kind of feel like I would want whoever gets it next after him to also have a plan. It's like he did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want them to like play hot potato with it after Denis Villeneuve leave. I want he had it. Now let's give somebody else their vision to see how they're gonna adapt books 2 and 3, or how they're gonna do it for like 3 films, and or unless they just want to do I'm gonna do 1 film and I'm gone. But with that, you also run the risk of now we're gonna bring somebody else in, and then I just don't like that. So hopefully he takes that into consideration when he's doing Dune Messiah. Uh, and as long as it's done like that, I don't mind.
I feel you, man. I haven't read any of the books, but I know there's a lot of them, and I'll just be happy with 3 movies. You know what I'm saying? You know, he do the 3rd one, and that's it. You know, if he don't want to do no more after that, I'm not tripping. And so, I'm perfectly fine with that. If he want to be done with it and have somebody else do it, hey, it's all good. And even if it sucks, I still won't care. You know, I'm talking about part 4 or whatever. So whenever that comes out. But guys, let us know your thoughts down in the comment section, whether you are watching this via live or in the replay. This is from Slash Film, and Dune 3 will set up more movies, and hopefully, they're good and they're off the chain. And like I said, link to that is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. All right, one tape. We got the last topic of the day, my guy. Starring.
Yeah, which I don't know nothing about.
Really? Okay. Well, I know you know about this guy right here, Michael B. Jordan. I know you know about him. Absolutely. One of my favorite actors right now in the game. Well, the final topic right now, this is coming from a Deadline. And they say Michael B. Jordan to direct and star in the new Thomas Crown Affair movie from Outlaw Society and Amazon MGM Studios. And they have the exclusive. After breaking box office records for a directing debut with Creed 3, Michael B. Jordan looks to have lined up his next high-profile helming gig. Sources tell Deadline that Jordan has signed to direct Thomas Crown Affair for Amazon MGM Studios, which will release the film exclusively in theaters worldwide. As previously reported, Jordan is also set to star in the film, as well as produce via his Outlaw Society banner, along with Elizabeth Raposo. Outlaw Society has a first-look film deal and overall TV deal with Amazon. Now, one take, you haven't seen the Thomas Crown Affair 1998 version with Pierce Brosnan? It's okay. It is okay. It is okay. There is nothing wrong with that. It was a good movie. I really, I didn't have any interest in it as well, but when it came out, I was like, okay, that's Pierce Brosnan. He's the James Bond guy. I like him. Maybe I like him in this. And I did. I did. This is a good movie. It is right up your alley. I'm pretty sure you will love it and appreciate it, especially if you like heist films like Ocean's 11, 12, 13. What was that heist movie with Mark Wahlberg? And
The Italian Job.
Yeah. It's kind of like that in a way. Now I haven't seen the original. They came out in the 60s or 70s, so I don't know. I just saw this one right here, but it's good, man. And so if Michael B. Jordan, wants to come through and direct this and produce it and stuff, I'm down. Also, it has 69% on the Rotten Tomatoes, 77 from the audience, And so put it on the list. You don't got to rush and see it, but
Yeah,
if you just scrolling one day and then you come across it, oh, okay, B said this was good. Michael B. Jordan coming out with another one. You'll like it. You'll make a TikTok video. But does any of that pique your interest at all, man? I mean, where you at? How you feeling about all this and Michael B. Jordan?
So, well, what's the premise? Like, it's
You
a
know what?
heist film.
I could have did a better job of explaining it to you. Let me
Yeah, because only thing I do is Michael B. Jordan, and but I don't know what the film actually about. I know you mentioned like
okay.
Ocean's 11 or something.
Let me see if that Jordan previously Patrick Drew Pierce Jordan on board to direct Jordan Ally. Okay. So okay. Let me do this right here. It says this marks the third Thomas Crown Affair pick, with the most recent bowing in 1999 when Pierce Brosnan played the rich playboy who enjoys stealing art for an hobby, but meets his match in an insurance investigator, Rene Russo, who quickly fall in love with each other. The original came out in 1968, movie paired with Steve McQueen and Faye Dunaway, and was directed by Norman Jewison. So he's rich, he's a playboy, and he steals stuff just for the fun of it. And, Rene Russo was like, game recognized game. And, she kind of throws some wrenches in the plans or whatever and makes things more complicated or interesting. So let me see if I can find Thomas Crown Affair, 1999. Okay. A very rich and successful playboy amuses himself by stealing artwork. Yeah, but it may have met his match as a seductive detective. And so that's pretty, just two thieves flirting with each other. Self-made billionaire Thomas Crown is bored of being able to buy everything he desires. Being irresistible to women, he also does not feel any challenge in that area. But there are a few things even he can't get. Therefore, Thomas Crown has a seldom hobby. He steals priceless masterpieces of art. After the theft of a famous painting from Claude Monet, the only person suspecting Thomas Crown is Catherine Banning, and that's Rene Russo. Her job is to get the picture back, no matter how she accomplishes her mission. Unfortunately, Catherine gets involved too deeply with Thomas to keep a professional distance to case. Fortunately, Thomas seems to fall in love with her too. So, heist movie, love, film, all balled up into one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. May want to check that out right there. So, if Michael B. Jordan is doing it, then, hey, may have a little winner on that.
So, he's acting, producing, and directing.
Yes. Oh, yeah. To direct and star in it. Yeah. And producing. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, if you,
I wonder who's gonna be the leading lady.
Man, who you want it to be? Lori Harvey? It couldn't be her.
You are. Oh my, what is her name? I can't think of her name, but she got Jessica. Is it Jessica Wright?
What, a W or R?
W.
What was she in?
She plays in Shrinking. She plays in a lot of other stuff too. I think, is it Jessica Wright?
Was she in Till
I know her
Death?
name. What's her name? Jessica Williams. Jessica Williams.
Okay. Yeah, that came up immediately. Okay. I never.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is what was she in? You said Shrinking. I ain't seen Shrinking, Love Life, Booksmart. Boy, I never did see Intergalactic. I gotta check that out.
She's really good.
Okay.
And I think her and Michael B. Jordan playing off each other. I kind of feel like she could play the hard to get, but also she got a certain it factor to herself, the way she talks and carries herself.
Yeah.
Where she could be funny or serious, or just she can easily win you over. You know what I'm saying? So I think her and Michael B. Jordan playing that little game of cat and mouse back and forth with one another, I think that could work really well. I
Okay.
would like to see that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I would like to see that too.
Yeah.
So, guys, y'all tell us what y'all think about this. Michael B. Jordan talking about, I want to write, produce, and direct the next Thomas Crown Affair with my ally to society with
Dang.
Amazon MGM. So this is
Hold on. He writing too?
Did I say that? My fault. I think write,
You said
produce, and
writing
star.
too?
Write, produce, and star. I don't think he writing it as well. So yeah, that's just crazy. Write,
Man,
direct, produce, and
Michael B.
star.
Not a chick.
Hell yeah. But link is in the description box below, guys, for you to read at your own leisure. Let us know your thoughts. We are all dying to know what you think about this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is going to wrap it up for everything that we're going to be discussing today in the Movie News Roundup show. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. A little bit after the show, I'm going to add some timestamps for you guys, watching in the replay. But first, I do want to thank my lovely guest for coming through today in the impromptu. Wasn't expecting it, Mr. One Take Big Dog. I appreciate it, man. Won't you let the good people know where they can find you online and what you got going on and all that good stuff?
You can find me on all socials at One Take Big Dog. You can also find me on TikTok. I have a One Take Big Dog page that basically covers everything, and I also have a Diesel Take One TikTok page, which pretty much covers all the movies, and movie reviews and like TV show reviews as well. I still have a YouTube channel. I haven't posted on there in a while. I'll probably get that kickback started next year. Also, I got some merch. Go over to lifecrazy.store and grab you a tee, Life Crazy, and it has the ellipsis at the end. It pretty much means that life is crazy, whether it's good or bad, but it would always continue. So there's always a chance to make it better. You know what I'm saying? Never forget that. Never forget those three ellipses at the end, because that always means that it's still continuing, no matter how crazy they get. So yeah.
Already, man. Appreciate that. Myself, guys, I just wrapped on Bel Air. So if y'all interested in that, you can check that out. I also have a review on my page for Rebel Ridge. So check that out. I will be covering The Penguin. Check that out when that comes out on Thursday. I'm covering Fight Night right now as well. You know, I try to give y'all a little bit of everything, you know. Now, One Take, let me ask you this question, sir. I put a poll on my channel asking people, out of these 4 shows, what are you looking forward to the most? And I want to ask you, out of these 4 shows, what are you looking forward to the most? I have, I made this yesterday. Which upcoming TV series are you looking forward to the most? I got Agatha All Along, Dragon Ball Daima, The Penguin, or Grotisserie. And if you're not looking forward to either of those, that's fine. But if there's not any on the list and you just want to list something, and you didn't put this up there, but I'm looking forward to this, what would it be?
Okay, so I don't know what Grotisserie is, so that's
Okay.
It's
a horror show popping up on FX with Niecy Nash. You know, I know you know who Niecy Nash is. I promise you do if you've seen her. She black.
If I seen her, I probably.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
But horror shows, I can watch a horror movie show. I don't know about that. But as far as everything else, Dragon Ball Diamonds #1.
Okay.
One, huge Dragon Ball fans, my favorite anime of all time, and like seeing them as Kid Goku is my favorite version of the character, and just get back into that fun, and because I've been rewatching Dragon Ball Z and rereading Dragon Ball right now anyway, so I just getting back into that mode, just seeing it all again, and then hearing about the original voice actor for Kid Goku, the dub voice actor for Kid Goku coming back. So I'm super excited about that. Then I would probably say the Penguin, just because, I mean, Batman's like my second favorite. Well, he's my favorite superhero, but just like that world of Gotham and everything about it, and I love Colin Farrell's Penguin anyway. And I always thought Penguin was a unique character. Then I'll probably go Agatha All Along. It just seems very, very comedic. But I'm just gonna go into it knowing that's what the show's probably gonna be, especially coming off what WandaVision kind of
Mm-hmm.
was for like those first couple episodes. So yeah, but yeah, it go Dragon Ball Daima, Penguin, then Agatha all along.
Already. Well, I will be trying to come through with all those in some way. Exquisite Callers, you're welcome. Zia says the Penguin. Thank you. One take. Coco Jones, that's who you like with Michael B. Jordan. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I like Coach Jones, period.
But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to go ahead and head out of here. And we thank you so much for tuning in. But before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery. That's one take, and that's just our opinion. Peace out, and we'll see you next time.